Let's look at a concept in differential equation called the initial value problem. What is unique about this particular stuff is that most times when we do integration or differential equation, which involves integration, right? At some point, we would have to get a plus c, right? Plus c at a point. Now, in this concept, we will not just stop at plus c. They will give you parameters, also called conditions, with which you'd get the value of c. That's the concept here. So here, we're not just looking at c, we'll do c, and after getting c, we'll have to find the actual value of c. That's the concept here, right? So how is it done? Let's look at this. By the way, what you have here, I call the conditions, right? These are the conditions. 1, 2, 3 are the conditions. We'll take them one after the other, please. Let's start with question 1. Mind you again, if you look at the pattern of questions I gave to you, they were all under the use of integrating factor. Now, does it mean that this initial value problem only occurs for integrating factor problems? The answer is no. It can occur for any kind of differential equation. Just that for now we are doing integrating factor. So let's just continue with this concept. They could still give you an initial value problem for direct integration, for variable separation, for the use of what there, y equal to vx, as the case may be. But let's solve this. First things first, we know that y prime is equal to dy dx. For the meantime, I would ignore this one here, focus on this. Let's solve this one here. From here, you have that dy dx plus y is equal to x. From here, let's get u of x. U of x is simply equal to, we said u of x is simply equal to the coefficient of y. In this case, you have y. What's the coefficient of y here? 1. All right. So we said the integrating factor, if, would always be equal to exponential integral of u of x dx. And this is equal to exponential integral of, what's u of x? 1. So the integral of 1 dx, that's u of x, 1 dx. 1 dx is equal to exponential integral. 1 times dx is dx. From here, integral cancels differential. So that gives you what there? Exponential x. The integrating factor is equal to what there? Exponential x. That's it. Multiply through by integrating factor. That means this one here, the next step, integrating factor exponential x multiplies everything here. Left hand side I have dy dx plus y is equal to integrating factor times the right hand side x. So I have this. Expanding this, what do you have? Expanding this, so this and this gives you exponential x dy dx plus this and this gives you y exponential x. These two, it's equal to this and this gives you what there? X exponential x. So I have this. All right. Yeah. So we said the one here, this one here would always be equal to what there? D over dx, derivative of what there? Y times integrating factor exponential x. The left hand side will always be equal to d over dx of y times integrating factor is equal to, here becomes x exponential x. We have this. Solving through, my next task would be take the x over here. So I have d of y dot exponential x is equal to, the x comes here, I have x exponential x dot dx. Obviously, at this point, I'd want to integrate both sides. So integrating integrate both sides. If I integrate both sides, this will give you the integral of d of y dot exponential x. This is equal to the integral of x exponential x dx. All right. Here, we've said the simple concept here is that integral cancels differential, as you had in this case, leaving you to what you have here. This becomes y dot exponential x is equal to this one here, the integral of x exponential x dx. In solving this question, which method of integration do you use? Take this one off. Taking this off. If I am to solve this one here, which method of integration do I use here? By part. No, what do I use? Right on air, right on air, right on air. Please master these things so that you don't have to cram them. To solve this, I'll use what there? Integration by parts. Cosipre, what did I say? By parts. That's what I said by parts. Okay, I'll pick up x exponential x dx and integrate this by parts. When it comes to the by parts integration, what's the formula? Integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So my task is simple. Get the value of u, get the v, get v, get whichever one we want here. From this question here, what is u? What will u be? Is it x or exponential x? U will be x. Du simply means differentiate u. Please, if I differentiate u here, what do I get? Differentiate x here. U is x. Du means differentiate the value of u. That's what there? 1. You now have dv. Of course, it's u times dv. So dv is what you have here. So dv is equal to what there? Exponential x. Let's get v. How do you get v from dv? By the what there? Integrating. So to get v from dv, I have to integrate. Question: if I integrate exponential x, what do I get? I'll get exponential x. All these things, we've done it before. If I differentiate exponential x, I will get exponential x. If I integrate exponential x, I will get what? Exponential x. It means that the integral of u, we said is x, dv exponential x is equal to u, that's x, into v, that's exponential x. So x exponential x minus integral of v. V is exponential x du. Du is 1. So this times 1 here. Okay. So this is equal to x exponential x minus this times 1 is itself integral of exponential x. From here, this is equal to, I have x exponential x minus the integral of exponential x gives you what there? Exponential x. So I'm saying that if I integrate this thing here, this is my answer. I've just done that. So from here, I'll have that y dot exponential x is equal to this integral. We've just performed it here. Your value gives you what there? X exponential what? X minus exponential x. Right? So if I integrate this, it gives you the value plus c. The value plus c. Let's get the value of y. To get y, I'll divide. This is how you copy your note. Divide by exponential x. So you have y exponential x all over exponential x. It's equal to x exponential x all over exponential x minus this one here, exponential x all over exponential x plus this one here, c all over exponential x. This will cancel this y. It's equal to this cancels this. You have x. So x. This cancels this. You have what there? 1. So minus 1 plus this over this. C all over exponential x. Usually, this is where we'll stop. But we're given a condition. The condition is that what there? Y of 0 equal to what? Minus 2. With that condition, we'll find the value of c. With that condition, we'll find the value of c. Can I clean here, please? Anybody still here? But we are given the initial condition that y of 0 is equal to what again there? Minus 2. Please look up, please. This is how you fix this. Look up, please. This is how you fix this. If you have this thing here, what you have in brackets is the value of x. That's just all. So I'm saying in this case here, x is equal to what there? 0. Y is equal to what there? This is read when x equal to 0, y equal to minus 2. That's the meaning. So let's substitute. Substituting. What do I have there? This y is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is equal to x. X is 0 minus 1. So 1 plus c all over exponential 0. Exponential x is 0. Work on this. What do you have here? Minus 2 is equal to, this is 0 minus 1 plus c. Please punch exponential 0. What do you get there? You get 1. Punch it. So I have this as minus 2 equal to 0 minus 1 plus c over 1 gives you what there? C. Why am I still writing 0 here now? Come on. Anyways, let's not stress it. This is year 2. So you should know how to do this one here. I can't be doing step by step here again. Please. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Move minus 1 over here becomes what there? Plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 gives you what there? Minus 1. Minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to what there? C. At this point, we can now get our final answer. We'll now say substituting. We'll now have that y is equal to x plus x minus x minus 1 plus c. What's c there? Minus 2, so it becomes minus c is 1 all over exponential what there? X. This becomes the answer to the question. So this is how you solve the question. Yeah. So that's your answer. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. I want to clean this, please. Nobody. Nobody, I want to clean up. Okay. This one here, this is the answer. I want to show you something. This can still be written as what there? X minus 1. Look up, please. This in index from what you have there, this gives you minus 1 over this gives you what there? Exponential what there? Right? This value of y. Let's get the y dx. Just hang on. Let's get the y dx. What's the y dx here? Differentiate x. What do you get there? 1. Differentiate minus 1 gives you what there? 0. Minus 0. Yeah. Okay, fine. Step by step. Minus 0. Fine. Differentiate exponential minus x. What do you get there? If I differentiate this, it will give you minus exponential what there? The tax is simple. Differentiate minus x, you get what there? Minus 1. Multiplied by minus 1, you have this. So what do I have here? This is equal to 1 minus minus plus exponential minus x. Please give me the equation. What was the equation there? What was the equation? What was the equation like the original problem? dy over dx, dy dx plus y is equal to what there? X. Please check. What's the value of dy dx? Check there. What's the value of dy dx? 1 plus. This is dy dx plus. Please check there. What's the value of y? X minus 1 minus. From here, what do you observe? This is equal to 1 minus 1 cancels out, plus exponential minus x minus this. This cancels this. What's the answer there? That's why they were telling you that if I add it up, I'll have x. So it proves you're correct. So that's how it's done. All right, moving on. Next question.
Get more by joining our Differential Equations channel membership or visit www.joniemanual.com/courses and get the Differential Equations Made Easy course. Both links in video description.